Welcome back to my channel. This is the continuation of Love Not Meant to Be. Set up and enjoy. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. Hit the notification bell that will prompt you anytime I post a video like this. The village square was eerily silent as the elders gathered in a tight circle, their expressions grim. Torches flickered against the darkness, casting long shadows over the ground where Adisa and Zuina knelt. Their hands were bound, their faces streaked with sweat and dirt. The trial had begun. Elder Jabori stepped forward, his eyes filled with both sorrow and judgment. The gods do not turn a blind eye to such an offense. You have dishonored your family, your ancestors, and the laws that hold our people together. What do you have to say for yourselves? Adisa lifted his chin, his voice unwavering. We have done nothing wrong except love. Can love be a sin? A murmur spread through the villagers. Some averted their gazes, while others clenched their fists. Love has its place, the elder said sharply, but not between those who share the same blood. The ancestors will decide your fate. The seer, a woman draped in white ceremonial robes, approached the accused with a bowl of goat's blood. She dipped her fingers into the liquid and smeared it across their foreheads. If the ancestors find you worthy, they will show mercy. If not, the curse will be upon you and all who protect you. The villagers watched with bated breath. The sentence was not yet spoken, but death hung in the air like a storm waiting to break. That night, as the village celebrated the coming judgment with drums and chants, Mama Binta could not rest. Her children's fate was sealed, but a mother's love knew no boundaries. She had already lost them to society's laws, she would not lose them to death. Under the cover of darkness, she approached their holding hut, her heart pounding. With trembling hands, she used a sharpened stone to cut through the ropes binding them. You must go now, she whispered. Before the sun rises, you must disappear. Adisa looked at her, guilt flickering in his eyes. Mother, if they find out you helped us, they will. And I will face whatever comes. But you must leave. That is all that matters to me. Tears streamed down Zuina's face as she embraced her mother. We will come back for you. No, my child. You must never return. Now, go. With one last glance, the lovers slipped into the night, vanishing into the thick jungle. By dawn, the village was in chaos. The warriors had discovered the empty hut. They have escaped. Nia shouted, her face twisted in rage. They defy us even now. Chief Kofi's fury was unlike anything the village had seen before. Find them. Bring them back, or do not return at all, he roared. The warriors moved swiftly, tracking footprints in the damp earth. The jungle, though vast, could not hide them forever. The chase had begun. Meanwhile, Adisa and Zuina ran until their lungs burned. They had no direction, only the instinct to flee. The jungle, once a place of childhood wonder, now felt like a predator waiting to consume them. They will never stop, Zuina panted. They will hunt us until the end. Adisa squeezed her hand. Then we must stay ahead of them. They disappeared deeper into the unknown, their love now a crime against the world. Days passed in a blur of hunger, exhaustion, and fear. The jungle was merciless, but their love kept them strong. One night, they found shelter in a hidden cave behind a waterfall. Zuina rested her head against Adisa's chest. Do you think the gods are angry with us? She whispered. Adisa stroked her hair. I do not believe the gods are as cruel as men. If love is a curse, then I welcome it. But their peace was short-lived. In the distance, the sound of a conch shell rang through the trees, the warriors were near. That night, the jungle was alive with whispers. The ancestors spoke in rustling leaves and shifting winds. Zuina dreamed of spirits, faces she did not recognize but who bore the same sorrow in their eyes. You have awakened the wrath of those who came before, a voice echoed. Love is not enough to break the chains of destiny. She woke with a gasp, her body trembling. What is it? Adisa asked, worry creasing his brow. I saw them. The ancestors. They do not want us to live. He held her close. Then we will prove them wrong. But in his heart, he feared that fate had already sealed their doom. The jungle was no longer just a sanctuary, it was a battlefield. One night, as the lovers rested near the roots of an ancient baobab tree, they heard the distant snapping of branches. Someone was close. Adisa pulled Zuina into the shadows. "Stay quiet," he whispered. The warriors moved like ghosts through the trees, their painted faces blending with the darkness. Nia was among them, her eyes scanning the jungle like a hunter tracking prey. "They are near," she whispered. "I can feel it." Zuina gripped Adisa's hand. "We must run." "Not yet," he murmured. "If we move now, they will hear." Time stretched, the tension thick in the air. Then, a branch snapped beneath Zuina's foot. "There!" Nia screamed. The lovers bolted into the night, with death chasing close behind. With suspense hanging in the air, the journey is far from over. To be continued. Stay tuned for the next chapter, where fate takes an unexpected turn. Don't miss out. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be the first to witness what happens next.